What's up, man? What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. You know what? I always do the same intro. I don't know any other way to do a really fancy intro. So today we're just going to be drawing and talking. I don't know. I don't really have much to say. That's usually the par for the course here. Yesterday I had something to talk about, but today not so much. Um, I think what I could talk about today a little bit is what I kind of learned doing this drawing a little bit. I think when you're an artist and when you're doing anything really, is to be mindful of what you're doing well and what you're doing wrong. So one of the things I think I did well with this drawing is I spent some time. I spent a lot of time layering the lines on top of each other so that I wasn't making the lines darker through just applying pressure, right? I was making the lines darker through layering multiple lines on top of each other. And I think what was nice about that is it allowed for a little bit more control with my lines, a little bit more control with my line weight. Um, I think the downside of that right now is it's just really, really slow. It's just really slow to do with in Big Pen. Maybe in the future I'll be able to fix that. I don't know. Other things that I'm doing well, I don't know yet. I haven't finished it, but as of right now, the shading's going pretty well. That might change. I might mess up or end up doing something wrong or add in some values in an area that does kind of look off. So right now the shading's going pretty decent. Um, Again, there's caveats that could change. I don't know. Just another day in paradise. Just another Wednesday. Um, I just got done doing a live stream working on this, and I've been working on this drawing in my live stream. I do a live stream. I try to do a live stream every day on my TikTok, and basically just continue continue on working on the drawing that I'm working on during my live. So this is just a continuation essentially. So um, just continuing to add more value and so forth. I don't know, man. Nothing going wrong on my front. Certain things could go better. You ever have those days where you're trying to get like stuff done? Like lately, I've been trying to do a lot of housework, which is why I've been trying to do a lot of housework, and and what I found is every time I try to do like anything remotely nice or anything that has to do with making the house slightly better, I have the most Murphy's Law. Like I have Murphy's Law going to full effect all the time. Like it never ceases to fail me. It's the weirdest thing. For those that aren't familiar with Murphy's Law, basically what that is it's a little like it's a saying that you would get from like warehouse jobs or like construction jobs or any type of manual labor jobs. And basically what Murphy's Law means is anything that could go wrong will, you know? And so basically for me, Murphy's Law has been going in full effect. So I've been going to trying to get some shelving made in the house, or shelving constructed or at least assembled in the house, and all the Home Depots just don't have the materials that I need. I've been hopping around, been going from Home Depot to Home Depot, trying to get some shelving done. They're like, "Oh, we don't have it. We just don't have it. We don't have any of these materials." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, man!" So it's just been for the past few days. It's just been me hopping around trying to get trying to be a little bit more productive, try to get like some nice housework done, and it just hasn't been getting done. And it's frustrating to some degree, but I like to at least relate a lot of my life experiences or my experiences to art. And one of the things that I've kind of learned through art is you're not always going to get the drawing done in a day, you know, or you're not always going to get the painting done in a day. You're not always going to get your artwork done in a day. And even though it can be a drag not to get your stuff done in a day, it's just another way to kind of practice patience. So I wasn't able to get a lot of my stuff that I wanted done because of a lot of these things that were happening throughout the day. Like, as I said, Home Depot didn't have the materials I needed. And so I'm like, just trying to breathe in and out and say serenity now and hope for the best the next day. And hopefully I can get closer to being done on some of these house related projects the next day. And unfortunately, it's been kind of dragging on for the past few days, but I'm slowly getting closer to the finish line, and that's all that matters. And that's the same. That's the same thing with art or any type of like drawing. You know, every day there's going to be times where your drawing it's taking a while, but each time you work on it, man, it's going to slowly get closer to the finish line. And I think what I told myself during my last live, or the live I just got done doing, is I am not going to work after Saturday. I think I'm going to stop working on this drawing. I think if I don't know, maybe I might work on Sunday. It depends. It all depends if it's turning out really, really well. As I said, there might be, I might just stop working on it. After a while, you know, you just gotta say, hey, I think I'm done working on a drawing, and then move on with something else. I mean, this is a sketchbook. This is a sketchbook drawing, and it's not like it's going to be sold for any amount of money, and it's just a doodle essentially. It's just a sketch. And after a while, I kind of get bored, and I want to kind of do something else. I want to work on something else, and so that's what I'm thinking about doing real soon. Is I think I might end up. I think I might end up I might stop working on this drawing around Saturday. I think working on it for a week and getting it to a level, to a certain level, is fine by me. Even if it's not a fully finished drawing, I can at least say, hey, I think I did a pretty good sketch, and I can move on from that. Some people are completionists. You know, they want to finish their drawing. They just want to have the really. They just want the drawing to be complete. And perhaps if this was on like a nice piece of paper, if I was being paid to do this, yes, of course, I would spend the time to finish it, and I would make it really nice and pretty for the customer. But you know, this is just me kind of playing around and having a little bit of fun, right? And since I'm treating it like that, I don't need to concern myself over whether or not like, oh, I really need this drawing to be done, right? And so I'm just kind of taking my time and enjoying the fun, having a little bit of fun with it. And if it turns out well, great. If it doesn't, man, I'm not too upset. I'm not gonna dwell over it. A lot of people will dwell over things like that. I'm not like that. I used to dwell over my drawings a lot. It used to, actually, when I was younger, when I was like real young, like I would stress out about my drawings. I'd lose sleep over drawing. I would get home and I would want to draw, and then I'd get mad because I had to go to bed. I was like, man, I gotta go to bed because I gotta get up early, right? And I would get mad because I have to go to bed, and you know, I was like, man, I just need to draw. I just want to draw. And so like I would lose sleep, and I toss and turn, and I wake up even worse off shape than I was the night before, because I just couldn't stop thinking about my art. And sometimes when I do paintings, I'll have that happen. When I'm working on paintings, I will lose sleep over paintings but that's been such a long time. I haven't painted in a while, so I don't really have that happening that often. But back in the day, I used to lose sleep on paintings, and it's crazy, man. That's when you know you're kind of obsessed, you know. And that's perhaps that's what you got to be sometimes to get better at things, or perhaps not. I don't know. I'm just a person kind of like chatting around. Anyways, we're coming up on the 10-minute mark. Just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope your drawings are going well, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Cheers.